Welcome back to Universal Studios Hollywood. Mr. Ethan, theme park wizard here. We're here to check up on Super Nintendo World. See what's up this week, or this weekend here at the park. Wow, I'm just looking at my face. I think I look a little bit tan. I've been in the sun the past couple days. Hope I got a nice tan on me. Could be just the shade happening over here. Did get a nice new haircut though. That was a couple videos ago, but just in case you didn't notice it. But yeah, let's go see what's up with Universal Super Nintendo World. First, we'll check out the Slaughterhouse. So yes, since my last update, all the Horror Nights stuff has been announced. I'll be doing that Horror Nights tips and tricks video in the next couple weeks, sometime before September 8th for sure. This scare zone is officially called Sideshow Slaughterhouse. You can probably tell because the name is Sideshow Slaughterhouse. Cannot speak right now. Yeah, this is one of the scare zones, and then you got the Clown Saws scare zone right over in the beginning of the park. That is clowns with chainsaws. So if you don't like clowns, well then don't come to Horror Nights because you cannot escape them. You go in the gates and the clowns with chainsaws will be right there trying to get you. So glad the Walking Dead location is being not being utilized for Walking Dead. This would be a Universal original maze called the Universal Horror Hotel. It's basically Universal's version of Tower of Terror, but a creepy, like an actual horror version of Tower of Terror. This hotel is going to be set in the 1920s. Of course, it's haunted. It's reopening the hotel, but those old evil spirits just did not want to leave the hotel, and they invite you to come stay in this hotel, and of course, not get possessed by the demons in here. Yes, this is the Universal Horror Hotel. Very excited for this maze because again, I love the Tower of Terror attraction at Disneyland or at the Disney parks. So I'm very excited for Universal's own take on its Tower of Terror with the Universal Horror Hotel. As I was talking about last video, the Dia de los Muertos celebration is back. This is the beer garden. This was very, very popular actually with very long lines. Although some of them moved pretty slowly, so hopefully the operations are a little bit better this year because we were stuck probably maybe 30 minutes in this line. It wasn't too long, so hopefully those operations will move a little quicker this year. And it's so cool. They have this plaza area back. This whole Dia de los Muertos festival going on. There's gonna be some merchandise located there, and there's some street talks that La Cocina is open, kind of as in they put almost like a little food truck of La Cocina's meals, and they have, again, my favorite tacos are sold there as well. So that's cool. They have some infographics and some character meet and greets, and have some games over to the right behind this tree last year, so I'm very excited for that. Hopefully they bring that back. And moving over here, this is the La Llorona. This the name's not the Curse of La Llorona, but it's La Llorona, the Weeping Woman. That is this maze, as we all predicted, and John Murray said it'll be roughly the same maze it was from 2012, but with some tweaks here and there. Again, I didn't go through the maze from 2012, so I don't know what to expect. I'm just very excited for this because I've heard this is one of the best mazes Universal has ever produced. So houses Universal has ever produced. So I'm very excited. This with the weekend is on the top of my list, but also the Universal Horror Hotel. So I'm excited about that original concept as well. So this and the weekend will be two of the first mazes I go in on September 8th when I pop on over here for Horror Nights opening night. Over at the Terror Tram, there is Hollywood Harry this year, which is great because that's also an original character. That's a Hollywood icon just for our Horror Nights, so it's awesome to bring him back. Hollywood Harry's been MIA for a little bit, so great to doing that. But also you'll be able to walk through the Nope sets, the Jupiter's Claim sets, and the Jupiter's Claim set will be invaded by the Tethered from Us. There'll be a Jordan Peele crossover mashup event with an extended Terror Tram, and you get to walk through the Jupiter's Claim set. So just a win-win all around, and it makes me excited for the Terror Tram again, because the Terror Tram, it's a unique experience once or twice, especially if you've never been to the Hollywood version of the Horror Nights before. and because you can get off the tram. But you know, this time it's nice and new and fresh, so that's very nice. This scare zone is officially named, I think, El Muerte. I think it's called El Muerte de Terror or something like that. Sorry if I butcher the names, my apologies. But yeah, this is the scare zone, and this will be leading to the exit, or past the exit, of La Llorona. Alrighty, so not too much has changed, at least from the upper level looks for Super Nintendo World today. Taking a look at the NBC Universal Campus project, they're still rising on that. Again, that'll be open next year with Super Nintendo World. That tree is, it's funny because the tree is so much bigger than the flag. You think the flag on the mount, on top of Mount Beanpole should be really prominent, but all I can't stop looking at is that tree right there. That's how big the flag should be, as big as that tree, or prominent. But at least there's the prominent flag down there, kind of. It's shaded, but again, the warp pipe is more prominent than that secondary flag. Universal, they should work on that. But in regards to the rest of the land, this mural, still no forward progress there. I think they're just going to end it there. I get it, because I mean, the rest of the building you can't see, really, or no, you can't see it if you're looking, but odds are when you're down there just going into the warp pipe, you're not going to be looking to the right to see, oh, what else is there? Maybe you will, but that's not the point. Universal says, pretend you can't see the back of the Mario Kart show building. Yeah. But the warp pipe entrance looking good. No actual pieces yet. Or is it? I don't know. Is that green? I can't tell if that's green or blue. When we get to the lower lot, I will see, but I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's the final product, but you guys tell me in the comments below. Do you think that's the part of the final product, or do you think there's another layer to go? Looking at Peach's castle, it's becoming more and more defined. Cannot wait to see the final colors on this, because yeah, it's one of the last show pieces, set pieces to go. Looks like the supports are there for the Toad's Cafe, which is nice, and of course Bowser's head supports have been there for a while. I'm still waiting on that. Probably one of the last things to go in the project. Hopefully by Horror Nights that pops up. Yeah, again, a lot of the work happening with Nintendo now is most likely interior work, getting those mini games going and themed walls and the queue and all that good stuff for Mario Kart, because the exterior is just almost just about done. You got a few major set pieces left, but the rest of it, it's just about done. So which is fantastic. I just can't wait for them to start testing the pieces full time, go through that test and adjust period, and then an eventual soft opening. I just want to remind you, since you kind of switched from Fortnite to Nintendo, that I have a brand new Halloween merch line that is dropping tonight. By the time this video drops, the merch line will be on the website as themeparkwizard.shop. Themeparkwizard.shop, link is below. I do have the merch shelf on the bottom of the video, but that doesn't update until about 24 hours later, so you probably won't see the merch, the Halloween merch, in there. So you have to go to the website, that is themeparkwizard.shop, for some cool new Halloween merch designs. If you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, I'll be posting some of those designs on my stories with links to the shop as well. Super cool design. Thank you, Theme Park Lifestyle, or Theme Park Life, who helped me design the shirts. Who just like he designed my logo, helped me design these awesome Halloween shirts. Definitely go give him a follow. And if you need something designed for your channel or just business in general, he's a fantastic graphic designer who does lots of cool logo work. That is Theme Park Life. You can follow him on Facebook and send him a message saying, hey, recommendations from Theme Park Wizard. Says he designs some cool stuff. Definitely go to him. He'll design whatever you need. That is Theme Park Life on Facebook. Again, themeparkwizard.shop for those cool Halloween items, merch items. Starting off with shirts, but I'll expand to maybe tumblers and cups and maybe a pillow in the comments below, in the description below. Alright. Here's some show lighting for La Llorona, the Weeping Woman. That house right there. This is the exit, but again, see, they're testing that lighting, and then they're putting the audio. They're gonna start testing the audio and the lighting. These houses will get very loud if you've never been before. It is quite the sound house. So that's good to see they're already testing this thing. That means the inside of the maze is just about done, or done already. because the last thing they do is test out the lighting and the audio. John Murdy said these there'll be scare zones, 3 scare zones, but 3 areas that, or about 5 areas that will have like scare actor interactions. Not really a scare zone, but an interaction. I'm not sure if that's a photo op or it's like a mini scare zone, but this is one of them. The Haunted Forest by the animal actors. If you come in here, there will be some animal scare actors around, and you might just get a nice jump. Now, I'm not sure if this is the first time they've been doing this, but since I've been coming to Horror Nights, they had no area like this where there's just not the scare zone, but or like a mini scare zone in this area. This area is just people chilling for the bathrooms, and there's no animal actors not happening. But this area is kind of not dead space, but just kind of chilling space. So it's cool they're activating this space this year with these little mini scare zones and even more cool props. I mean, how they have the cool lighting going up here. And I think there's the big wolf. There he is. Let's move over here. You got the cool wolf man. This is a reused prop from one of the other mazes a few years ago. So it's really cool. This is from the American Werewolf House from a few years ago. And that was rumored to be in this year's lineup, but it was replaced with Halloween. But yeah, this is pretty cool. As maybe him in live action, him as the scare actor will jump out and try to eat you. You know, I'll applaud Universal for stepping up their game this year. I mean, I've been to Horror Nights for quite a few years now. It's about 2017 consecutive years, except for 2020, of course, when they didn't have it. And I don't know, I know there's a pandemic year last year, so it's kind of like the budget was a little cut. And they said they're gonna up the budget this year, and they were not lying. I mean, they upped the budget in ways I didn't think they were gonna do it. I thought they were gonna do it for the mazes, or the houses, which look fantastic. Every single house has a facade this year. Remember last year, Haunting of Hill House just had a projection, which was very whack in my opinion. Even the maze is kind of eh. But each year, each house is highly detailed with a very gorgeous looking facade. And even the Weekend maze, I'm sure, has a great facade, even though it's in the sound stage. And they have this little mini scare actor experiences or scare zones, little mini scare zones. Something they've never had since I've been to the event in 2017. So for at least 5 years, they've never had something like that, which is really awesome. Sorry for the thing on my lip. I don't know what that is. But, yeah, super cool. And again, Wizarding World of Harry Potter was open last year. Now they're adding Death Eaters to the experience, which I'm going to talk about in the next clip. That's a mass improvement. This year, be so stacked. They brought back the bar they had from last year. So this year's just getting plussed from last. They got some new stuff last year, like that whole plaza area. And now they're just adding more stuff. This year is stacked. Dare I say, will it be better than Knott's Scary Farm? Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see when we get to the actual event. But it could be approaching that same level of Knott's Scary Farm with things to do. They just gotta replace the Jabberwockies, do a couple other things, and it could be on Knott's level. Very proud of you, Universal. Very proud. Couple things I want to mention here in the Wizarding World today. For non-Horror Nights related is the first one, and past member appreciation days are now through September 30th. So if you're a past member, you can get your wand engraved any day. And now on September 30th for free. If you're not a past member, you can get your wand engraved for $20, which is not too bad, considering the wand was what, like $50 if you got the interactive one, and then $40 if you didn't. Just another 20 bucks to get it engraved with anything you want. I might give mine engraved with Theme Park Wizard. I actually forgot to bring mine. It's in the trunk of my car. I've been wanting to get engraved today, but it's okay. I'll get it engraved next week. But yeah, that's super cool. If you're a past member, any level past member, by the way, not just the platinum or gold. If you have a California Neighbor Pass, that's a pass, and you can get your wand engraved for free here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I believe this is not available for Orlando, just for Hollywood so far. So definitely go ahead and get your wand engraved. I'm searching for free. You can hear the screams from Flight of the Hippogriff over there. But also, the Death Eaters, as I mentioned, the Death Eaters are invading one of those scare actor experiences, or whatever John Murdy is calling it on Twitter. The Death Eaters will be invading Hogsmeade at nighttime during Halloween Horror Nights and asking you, that's right, or us, if we want to go ahead and join, or we're faithful to the Dark Lord and join the Death Eaters. And you know what? I wouldn't say no if I were you. I don't know what they do if you were to say you weren't faithful. I don't want to stick around to find out. Alrighty, and looking at the Horror Nights house behind Transformers that is confirmed to be the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which we probably all knew, but it's officially confirmed. It's not a sequel, just the original maze, which is fantastic because that is hilarious. You know, clowns will be featured twice here in Horror Nights. One in the scare zone with chainsaws and one in a more light, funny manner with the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Sure, they may look terrifying, but they act hilarious, as I remember this maze vividly from 2018. It was very, very funny. So, if you don't like clowns, it's okay. Still try it out because it's hilarious. It's not that scary. And it's interactive too. They squirt water in your face. It's just hilarious, especially when your friend gets squirt in the face with water. Right here at Golden Hour, it's one of my least favorite times to film Nintendo, only because the sun's casting quite a shadow at this time. But we can still see a little bit from the Starway over here. Enough to know that not much has changed, although that may be new. The power, or the power-up mushroom may be new. And yeah, I don't think that's the final pieces for the warp pipe. Although this kind of looks green, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll see if those are the final pieces or not. The mirror looks about the same. Again, no clouds, or maybe a slight. I think that's just the paint. But maybe we'll get more defined clouds and maybe some green hills in the future. Maybe on our Wednesday update, we'll check up on that. Other than that, we got some warp pipes, some trees, some thwomps. And that's pretty much it for Nintendo, at least on the exterior. Again, a lot of work is now happening on the interior. Just the exterior looks like it's almost done. Another look at the entrance to Super Nintendo World. Not much you can see through the wall, but you can take a look at the mirror, and this is the perfect point of view you'd see from the guest. From the upper lot, we obviously can see all the way to the back, but you can't see that from here, and that's all Universal cares about. You can't. The merging continues all the way till this point of view. They'll be entering the warp pipe, so they don't really need to paint past there, because this will continue the sky and the green hills, hopefully, and the clouds all the way to just past this building where you can't see anything anymore. As a quick reminder, the special effects show is happening only on the weekends, and the Jabberwockies will be here during Horror Nights. After that though, starting next year, I'd say bye-bye hopefully to the special effects show, as maybe it starts to get demolished in January. We'll be keeping a watchful eye on that. Also, I want to give a special shout out to all the people that come up to me in the park and say hey, or they're just curious about vlogging, or just curious about what I'm doing. Forgot the guys, it was a quick passing last time I was here. When I was coming down the escalators, or up the escalators, someone's going down the escalators, and this dude in a baseball cap. So I don't know if you're watching, you know who you are. You're like, hey, you're on YouTube, and I say, yeah, what's up? So thank you for shouting, thank you for saying hello. I always love to say hello to everybody, and thank you to this nice couple that I was talking with in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter today. If you're watching this, you know who you are. She was the woman was curious about vlogging, and she has not a Twitch, or a TikTok, and she was curious about starting her own YouTube channel or just vlogging. I said, all you need is an iPhone and a tripod, or you don't even need that, but just it makes it easier. But just an iPhone, just vlog what you love. They were very into Harry Potters. They're both dressed up in the robes and had a wand. She didn't know you can get your wand engraved. She heard me over say it, filming the earlier segment. So yeah, as there's a character behind me, I don't know who that is on that person's head, but that's cool. Yeah, thanks for saying hi, and it was nice chatting with you. Hopefully get to see you in the parks. Maybe we can head up 4 nights together or something. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if you see me, always say hi. Take a picture with you. You can even be in the video if you want, if you're comfortable with that. But yeah, I always love saying hi to the people. This new City Walk store should be just about ready to open. Still waiting for an marquee, but this has been filled in, so that's nice. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this will be. It's blue, so probably another Universal store. Very excited. Maybe a nice tribute store. That'd be pretty cool. Nothing new with Tootsums, well, at least on the exterior. A lot of stuff's happening on the interior, but I'm doing this shot because I really like City Walk at nighttime. Well, anywhere at nighttime, but City Walk especially because it's so lit up, especially here in the dusk time. So cool. Feels like I'm really in a city. Guess that's the whole point. Universal, good job. Yeah, looks really awesome, especially this center plaza lit up at nighttime like that. And that's gonna do it for this weekend Super Nintendo World update and Hollywood, Universal Hollywood update. A lot of cool Horror Nights updates. I mean, I did the quick live stream when all the announcements were dropping, but it's nice to be able to show you some of the locations of these mazes or houses in person, which is nice, and some of the scare zones and some of those character or scare actor interactions or whatever he's calling them. Cannot wait to the opening event on September 8th. Again, we're doing a tips and tricks video just like last year. We're doing another one in the next couple of weeks, maybe either this coming week or definitely next week before, maybe before Labor Day. I would do one of those. If you like this video, press that thumbs up button, subscribe for more theme park updates. I'll be back at Universal on Wednesday for more Super Nintendo World updates. I'll be doing an Epic Universe construction update thanks to BioReconstruct on Twitter. That should come out in the next couple of days. And again, check out those Halloween items. Really cool Halloween merch by Theme Park Life. And also, check out the existing merch on themeparkwizard.shop. Some of the designs were designed, some of the merch was designed by Jessica, great friend Jessica, of a good friend of the channel. I'll be seeing her at Disney and Horror Nights, her and Sean. Go follow Ranking the Mouse for Disney content. And again, if you like coffee, Bio Coffee Company, Jessica, Jess is the owner of that. So go support her if you like coffee. Go get some coffee. If you live in Seattle, she has lots of pop-ups almost every weekend. She's gonna pop up somewhere in the Seattle area. So go check that out as well. She sells the best coffee on the planet. I guarantee you, it's not a ripoff. It is worth the price, and it is quality coffee. So check that out. Check out themeparkwizard.shop for the Halloween merch, Jess's designs, Theme Park Life's designs, and more. And as always, have a fantastic day.